This is the player card. This is the abilities tab.
I caught you red-handed, red lips on some it ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing. Cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? Tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose? If you were wearing these boots, baby, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. You make it out alive, for you blame me. Tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you?
That ultra ground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, good rules. I approve. I bet I step and approve. Straight ultra ground makes all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She had to make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing barrel, painting nails, calling me Sonic the Hedgehog the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the best.
I'm in Miami, so blowing the
Bands of the jet.
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you
lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
More than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
was that on
I
that
put
beat?
the new 4Gs on the G. I into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Hey, straight up out the objects, I'm a big. If I got up, I'ma sip. I run the racks up with my queen like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some, had to get him back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a back. Cut off the, then I gave my a new goof. Either you fronted. Got a New Orleans, man, that voodoo. And I'm that now, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got it bad, tatted, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, 2 twins on both. I put in new AP, the water like a boat. I was down bad on my, what was you? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wrecks. I seen you swerve back, cause I'm in the black back. New diamonds on me, flash, this ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama that new Bentayga. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. I just mind my business. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it, I live it. Going up, I ain't got no sky limit. Yeah. I dip into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I been ballin'. Now why me ball on it? Hey, now why me ball on it? Yeah. Now why me ball on it? Now why me ball on it? Yeah.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil ain't walking my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my wrongs. At the end of my wrongs. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through. That the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
All right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up with a bang. Got drip when they hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Shall we go up, down? You go bounce with me. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce, rap, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting, I got a deed to the house, to the left of the, like, if you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Back it on a handstand. Make it bounce. Back it on a handstand. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. All right.
All right now. All right now.
One in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a mule. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world. If you want some good time and it's been too long and you need some unwinding, woo! Shake it low. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million.
brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Falcons coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's an age-old question. What do you think?
Ready? Go!
Here's a first carry for their running back. Inside the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create...
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
1 quarter down in this. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to go into the end. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline, past the 30. Down the sideline, past the 45. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're
Oh, it's a win here for the Falcons. They are moving on.
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end. It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Atlanta. It's the Vikings and the Falcons, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 70. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. To the air now. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter.
back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
He's inside the 35. And he is gone. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 1 quarter remains in the end. They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Atlanta. Saving it.
Okay, ready?
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And they will celebrate a conference championship. We're off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time as they look to claim the franchise's first ever Lombardi Trophy.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are on the board. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down. Now back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. Touchdown!
Drake London.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. A nice little juke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. 20! Touchdown, Falcons! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in the...
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They wanted that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
Commissioner Goodell going to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my partner, Charles Davis, for another incredible season together in the booth. Till the fall, folks, Brandon Gaudin saying good night from New Orleans.
business. It's highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here with the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and now, yeah. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden. You know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
On site, I give you the green light. It's all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open them wide. I just pull up with a few.
We can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip-hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Come on. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pot. Why you wanna press the issue? You need
View a player's motivation. You have 3 evaluation periods with.
Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping front.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Sounding like
I just pull up with a few.
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized, guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe, bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why a young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get counseled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta. If it's me or you, he got five, a lot of fluid. Got away from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, wrist hitting and glistening the movies. If you're smoking the dough, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from Michelle. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, alls with art and all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it be there, you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I could take. But 10 when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got rides in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates.
Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste, I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate, we talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. You don't wanna violate, baby, really and truly, I'm a main thug. Real shook, scared to death, act, yo, X that, look at shorties. Yo, top mistress of the videos, while I'm with my freak like hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. Really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't God we trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit, do it is so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Falcons' Offensive Player of the Year. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Falcons and the Panthers under the lights on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hello again, everyone. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons at 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw here. And this is caught inside the 5. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Still on his feet. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that.
He's got a man, complete. Look at the big fella go, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their... Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. They go play action here on first down. This one into the hands of Pitts. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here, escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, his 5th touchdown now on the year. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 1. Steps away. And they are going to score again. Yet another time. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. Takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell, who's made 33 tackles this season from his spot in this.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Up the right sideline. Leaks past it on his horse. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll look to throw here on first down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start.
And got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Darnell Mooney. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Out to his left.
And complete to Drake London.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
182 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Kuhn knocks this.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. That one deep for London.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole...
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Year it's been. Head in a bottle, for my heart in a case.
Welcome to Weekly Strategy. Each week, this shows some basic stats about your upcoming opponent.
Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Send me sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk.
It's week 13 of the NFL. And we'll be watching the Falcons' versatile running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Now he'll run. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Penix now off the bootleg. Good blocking, and he's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they can't. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He keeps it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back. Line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd down and 3. To throw is Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Both sides now going back and forth, trading blows. After a nice pickup and a handful of yards, the defense responds with a big sack. Now brings up 3rd and medium, and let's see if they decide to go back on the ground or keep it in the air.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
Throwing is Penix. He's going to tuck it and go. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. They'll run on 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Into space. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got space inside the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 10-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down.
Baby and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance. Angela got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't.
Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Eagles and the reigning Super Bowl champs, next on Madden Football.
Welcome. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early.
He'll look to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will score. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now, deep ball for London. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. Now give on the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown Atlanta. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to Oh, it's a win here for the Falcons. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucs and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Now look out. That ball is free in the end zone. The defense has got it. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. Younghoe Koo now for the extra. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. They'll go again here with Irving. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown! Right place, right time. Turnover and turn it in. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Moore going in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. On the ground, it's Irving. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And remember, his first was blocked. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. On comes the punter now. And remember, the last time we tried this, he had it blocked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass. Because
to the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it. It's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one, returnable. this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. Well, Greg, he kicked it out of his own end zone. Unfortunately, the ball returned back to the end zone. This time in the hands of the return man. A punt return score for 6.
Mike, punting out of your end zone, there's really 2 big factors. Oftentimes, the punter is in a hurry. He's one step, kick, get this thing out of there. But also the coverage unit. They're so worried about protecting the kick. They're late to get into coverage. I think that's what we saw here. Returner has a bunch of space to operate. He's able to take it all the way back for the touchdown.
First and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here comes Otten in motion. He'll drop to throw. The ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here comes Otten in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Coop for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons stretch things out even further. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains.
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.
It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Dallas. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Cowboys on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here is 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking deep here for Mooney. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarnell Mooney, 65 yards. And the about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. Back now in Arlington. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. His second. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And complete to Drake London.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo.
This to perhaps salt this one away.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran,
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Taking off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. This one not going to get there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you start talking about the qualities,
blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
what a throw. I mean, Mike, you talk about arm strength.
This is 1st and 10. That's complete to McLeod. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And this game certainly looks a lot different now after that completion, Mike. I mean, to pick up that many yards in the 2-minute drill, everybody in the huddle can just take a deep breath. All they need is a field goal. So right now, work the clock, possess the ball, send out your kicker, and see if he can win it.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no...
Oh, Mike, that is a huge miss there in a critical spot. Now, you give the other team a chance to go down there and win it with a field goal of their own.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
And the Falcons have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.